Okay people, in the last video we learned how to make Google form, how to create a test. So after the test has been created, I'll continue from there, right? So after the test has been created and it has been shared with the children, you will see that there is a button called responses. Click on this responses, and 53 means that 53 children have attempted and submitted this test. So what do we do is, you see the responses. Now there is one more button you will see here, accepting responses. For example, you want that after 15 minutes of having shared the link with the children, the link should be stopped, that it should not be anymore visible to the people, to the responders, to the students, to the children. You just have to mark this, uncheck this. So after 15 minutes your form is not going to be accepting any responses. So in a way, if I can say, the form goes dead, right? Now we want to see which all children responded, how much have they scored. Since we had made a quiz, we can also see the scores and everything. So I click on this button, this plus button. That means I can view my responses in the Google Sheets, which works basically like Excel. Okay, I click on this button and I go to a place wherein I will get all this data. Now what is this data? This data is the timestamp, that is when did the children submit, the score, the marks they have scored, name, admission number, roll number, class and section, whatever I had asked them to fill in the form, all these details are there, class and section is there, and these are the responses. Like for question number 1, this child had given the right answer or the wrong answer, or how it had responded, what was the answer of the children, what was the answer of a one particular child for this particular question. So it will show you question wise the responses of the students, the responses of the respondents. So now almost, as we say, we are ready with the result sheet. Now for example, I had given this exam to 12th A and 12th D both, and now I want that my result should be filtered. I should filter my result. I click on this column. You will see a drop down here. Click on this drop down and you will see sort sheet, A to Z, sort sheet. So I am going to sort it, and you will see that the sheet is sorted in the form of 12th A and 12th D. For example, I want the sheet to be sorted say in alphabetical order, not section wise, but alphabetical order. See, that way you will see the roll numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 are going to be reflected, right? So I click on this again, drop down. There is one more way of doing it. With a drop down you can do it. There's one more way of doing it. Go to data. After you have selected this column, go to data, pull down data and sort sheet by column C, from A to Z or Z to A. That is, for example, you want alphabetical order from A to Z, or should it show you from Z to A? You can sort the sheet, you can sort the range. Range means only this column will be sorted, and sheet means the entire sheet is going to be sorted. So I will go for entire sheet, because if you sort by range only, then the rest of the data remains where it is and the child's score is going to be differed from the rest of this. So I sort the sheet by column C, A to Z. Do you see the difference now? The A's have come in the beginning, then we have B's and C's and D's and so on. The entire sheet in front of us is sorted, right? See the admission number of the child 4967 of Aarti. I'll tell you what happens. Now this was sorting data by sheet. If I sort by range only, then what happens is, I will sort the names very easily. but admission number 4967 is going to remain here only, which does not belong to Aarti. Okay, so only this column will be sorted, which I don't want. I want that if I sort it by this column, then Aarti ka score, her admission number, roll number, everything should come accordingly in front of that name. So that way what we do is we sort the sheet. Again I'll show you. Sort sheet by column C. By column C means this is column number C, and I want the sheet to be sorted by this. And here it is, the sorted sheet. Now since you have sorted it name wise, the class and sections aren't sorted. If I want the class and section to be sorted, I am going to go again data, sort by column F. You see, this is column number F, column name F. So I sort here. And we will see that the sheets are going to be sorted just like that. You have frozen, we have frozen the panels also. See now, class, earlier it was not getting sorted because we had frozen the panels, which you don't need to learn. See here 12th A first, and then the rest of the children are 12D. So here the sheet is sorted. Now this was one basic thing. Another thing that we can do here is share. That is, for example, the class teacher of 12th A, I am the class teacher say of 12th A, and there is another class teacher of 12D who wants it, or I am the English teacher of 12th A, there is another English teacher of 12D who would want this data, right? Now what I can do is, since I have sorted, I have 12th A is all coming in the beginning and 12D. So what I can do is, I can simply select the 12th A data. For example, here it is 12th A, copy, don't delete the rows, and don't cut it from here, because that is a very not a very good way to do it. Just copy it from here, and you will see a plus sign here. See a plus sign, that means I can add another sheet. So sheet number 5, I go here and I paste the data. See, the 12th A data is sorted and it is pasted in a new sheet. I can do likewise for 12D data also. Now this is one way of sorting data and separating it. Now you can always send this data to the concerned teacher, to the respective teacher. There's one more way of sharing data, and which is sharing the entire form, which is share. Now I click on this share, and it will show me, see, restrictions is control who can share, download, copy and print this file. So I want that everybody should be able to see it. So what I do is, I'll do it again. I click on this button, which is settings. Settings for who to share with and what I can share. I click on this button, and you see editors, like the people who are sharing with, they can change permissions and share also. They can see the options to download, to print, to copy, to edit, to make changes. So put this checked, let it remain checked. Then we go back, and then I add who all. If I click on this, then the recently shared with, or all your email IDs जिसके साथ आप frequently in touch हैं, या जिसके साथ frequently आप data भेजते हैं जिनको, the things are going to come here, right? So what I can do is, I can add people. If I know the email IDs, I can write, or I can include. Okay, and this is notify people. That is, if this is checked, right, you can write to notify them that I am sending the data, kindly check and respond, right? So this I can do with editor also, this I can do with, so I'll click on editor. Basically editor means anybody that you are sharing the data with can not only see the data, but they can also view it, they can change it, they can copy it, they can download it, they can save it, they can print it, anything, right? I have, see, this is untitled form, the name of the form I have already attached the file with, and I have sent this message. I want to send it to anybody else. I can say I want to send it to anybody. You can do it, and then just click on send. Your data is shared. One person added. You see here, this a person is added. So you can see one more person. Like for example, there was one different email ID of mine. This is another email ID. I see that both of us are there in this sheet now. Both of us can do it, right? All the sharing, deleting, downloading, whatever we can do. There's one more thing here, which is get link. Like for example, you copy the link, okay? Copy the link, you will see link copied, and you can share this file with anybody. Say I go to WhatsApp and I share it with anybody that I want. This is only the link that they are going to share. If I click on this, I will go back definitely to the same spreadsheet which is open here, and you can do whatever changes that you want. Fine. Now there is I think these are the basics that we need to learn. All these buttons that are being shown here, they are like Excel and like other Word files, how to align them, how to give them shapes, if I want text wrapping or I want the text rotation. So this is all what you can do for. Now there is one more thing. For example, I come here, the rest of the names are in running hand and this name is in capital letters. I want to write a comment for the people whom I have shared this sheet with. So I click on this, I go to the comment section here, comment history, which is open. I had earlier done this, see. So I add a comment here. How is to add a comment? For example, I can go to see email ID, which is I can apply, or I can write hashtag or @. It will show you, if you type @, it will show you all the people, those who are there in this file. See, 2 people are there. So I can mention and this discussion, and I can reply. These are the notifications and these are the comment sections. So for example, these were the notifications, that is somebody has already commented on this. See, this comment section shows that somebody has already commented on this, those who are there with your file, and you want to delete it, you want to edit it, you want to do something, you want to reply to this, you want to resolve this. I don't think you will have to go into all these details, Abhi. So we can do that. For example, I go to this one and then I say plus sign here, add a comment. So I can comment with hashtag, with @. I type @ and then I want, okay, for example, I want to tell this person that you have been notified and you have been assigned, and there is a comment here, there is something wrong here. You can do whatever you want in the comment section. Either I can comment straight away or I can add. I can comment here also. This looks bad, and you click on comment. So if you see comment history, you will see in the Deepesh, Dr. Najit has said that this looks bad. You can resolve it also, you can reply also. Okay, and I can comment again, okay, change it, and you have replied to that text. You understand? But Abhi, I don't think, and any place that you have marked a comment, it is going to be highlighted in this yellow colored corner. You see that yellow color corner? It is going to be replied. So this is basically how we make a spreadsheet which is like MS Excel. You can share, you can mail a copy, you can download a copy, you can email collaborators also. See who all are the collaborators here. I am the collaborator, my another ID with this, and I can send to copy to yourself with a message whatever you want and send. Right now rest are just how to make the data better or what theme you are working on and things like that. So I don't think we need to go into those details. So this is basically a video about how you can add collaborators, that is add the people who can watch and edit and download and save and load and take a printout of the people who are there. I'll show you once again. You click on file, you click on email. Yeah, either you mail as attachment or you email your collaborators. So click on email as collaborators. You can send a copy to yourself. Keep checking this. Okay, so this checked means that they can also make changes in the file. Do not uncheck this, keep this checked. And I can send a message. I can send a message, I am sending, and send. Right now if I can show you my email ID where I have been shared with, I'll just see if I can do that. See here, I have got all these things from the people who have shared this file with me. I open the file, I go to this section, see I go to this mail, and the mail was I am sending, right? I had just written I am sending, and this is the attachment what has been sent. You can open the attachment. You can open the attachment and see the file that had been shared is there before you. Now you can download this file, you can make changes in this file, whatever you want you can do. It gives you the it is always going to be shared in the drive. Since we were working in drives, go to the drive, add in your drive, whichever drive you want. You want in my drive, you want in computers, you want whatever, and you can start immediately working on this. So I hope you have understood this video, and I hope you have understood how this spreadsheet kind of a thing works. Thank you.